Hey guys, what's up? I'm Ultima. Welcome back to another video, and in today's video we are going to be looking at Chapter 1, Season 10, Battlepass. Just to continue on our adventure going through what the Battlepasses were until what they are now. So, yeah, as always, if you like this, I'd like one share, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you guys know when I go live and when I upload, all that good stuff. And yeah, so as always, we'll be taking a look at the skins, the back blings, the pickaxes, the gliders, and the contrails, mainly. Mightn't be doing the sprays anymore because the amount of skins I actually have to look, or I get to look through, it takes up a lot of time. So we'll focus on the actual like emotes instead of the sprays for now on, and the gun wraps as well. We're not going to bother looking at. So yeah, let's get into the replays and see what everybody looks like. Let's go. And taking a look at our first skin, we have Catalyst, which, and the easiest way to explain who she is and what she's designed by, she is the female equivalent of Drift from back in Season 5. It's why she is currently holding his pickaxe for her default style. So, yeah, looking at her actual design, you can see she got purple and white hair, very cool. Got a little mask and her giant fucking triangle earrings. You could play those in a fucking band. Design is, oh, camera's a bit fast side. You can see her outfit is just black and purple at the moment. That's her default style. It's very, very cool. And coming around to look at the back, you can see her back bling. It's nothing terribly fancy. At least this is one of two back blings that she has. I'll show the other one off with her extra style in a moment. But you can see there's not much going on there. It's a little gold thing with a bit of like purple energy running through the center of it there. So yeah, that's about it for her default style. Let's go and have a look at her upgraded style and whatnot. Let's go. And here we have our upgraded style, which very much more reminiscent of Drift now for Catalyst. She's still not in the Drift colors, though that was an extra style. I would just decide to put on the more new styles, I suppose. She's got the big coat, she's got the full mask, the hood, the electricity stuff coming off her as well. Very, very nicely done. You can see it's white, pink, and a light shade of blue purple. Very nicely done. And down to her shoes. It's very nicely just designed. I really like it. Then coming around to her backpack once again, we have our little friend, our second backpack. The backpack itself is in the Drift colors, but our little friend Kitsune is not. They are sort of in the same Frostwalker, I want to call it Frostwalker, but I'm not quite sure, edit style as Catalyst herself at the moment, though Kitsune does come in, or does have the Drift edit style and the black edit style as well for all the different styles. Yeah, look at her, look cute. Well, yeah, that's going to be it for Catalyst. If I can bring her back around to the front. That's going to be it for Catalyst. Let's go take a look at our next skin, which is going to be Exlord. So, yeah, let's go. And taking a look at our next skin, we have Exlord, which, as you can already tell, he is kind of the season's equivalent of Rust Lord. I do believe he was the Season 3 skin when Catalyst was a Season 5 remake. You can see it's still very nicely done. This is, once again, his sort of default, what you first get from the Battlepass style. His helmet, very reminiscent of Rust Lord from back in the day, with a big green stripe going down the middle of it. Taking a look here, see a bit of detailing on his arms, and the middle of his hoodie there, very cool. For his pickaxes, Catalyst is the only one in this Battlepass that doesn't come with pickaxe, that's why she originally was holding drifts. You see giant chainsaws, which is interesting how he actually holds them, but anyway, pretty cool. Even down to his boots, just very nicely done. Then taking a look at his back bling here, if it allows me to go a bit faster, there we go. Very simplistic, just a little backpack with a few spikes on it and whatnot. But still pretty cool. Yeah, that is it for the base style of him. Let's take a look at his more upgraded style. So I can keep them short enough, that's what I'll do for each and every skin for these videos from now on. Yeah, let's go take a look at his sort of more amped style, if you will. Let's go. And looking at his more upgraded and amped style, we have Exlord in his Mad Max style. I'm going to just call this, I don't remember exactly what the style is called, but it's more like a Mad Max style with the original Rust Lord colors, like kind of like rusty brick red, which looks very fucking awesome, I have to admit. See, his helmet just looks like a more rusty version of Rust Lord. His armor, you can see now it only covers his shoulder, whatnot. Got a few tattoos on him. Very, very interesting. That one looks like a giant ass fucking dragon. Mad. His pickaxes, you can now see they're just done in that rust red. And the rest of his outfit is a bit more of a lighter color as well. Then come around to the back. His backpack legit stays the same. I think there's a tiny bit more scuff around the spikes, but it's just done in that rust red as well. Though it kind of sort of looks out of place. I don't know why. I think it's because it's not as like rusted. I'm saying it's not going to be rusted. It's not made out of metal to my knowledge, but yeah. But still, I actually really like this. If I could find better pickaxes for him, I would actually run this skin again. I don't know, it just looks so like badass compared to some of the other skins. But yeah, that's going to do it for Exlord. Let's go take a look at the next skin, which I want to say is Tilted Technique. But we shall see. Let's go look at the next skin. Next up, I was correct. We are looking at Tilted Technique. I do believe she is the tier sort of 23 skin, because the past two have been tier 1 for both of them, which very, very nicely done for the skin. She's got blue hair with a bit of paint in it, but looks of things. This current style has her wearing bandana, or snood, whatever, with a backwards cap. You see her shirt says Tilted, which is very cool looking. See how you can see her paint roller pickaxes. They're just dual version of the OG ones. Then just a lot more like bright colored paint, and her shoes are even like painted, which is really cool. Which very nice design. Got a little pendant there, near looking like Iron Man's arc reactor for like around her neck. And coming around to look at backbling, it's just a little backpack. I actually run this on Technique, their original myself. Just she has some paint cans and stuff, like spray paint cans, pretty cool, and whatnot. So yeah, and her hat also says Tilted, which is very, very cool. So I will show off her another style of hers later, because I'm going to use it to show off the emotes. So you'll have to wait till then. But we'll move on swiftly to the next skin, which I believe is Yonder. I hope. Yeah, we'll go take a look at Yonder next. Let's go. And next up we have Yonder, which already you can see he is a more updated version of DJ Yonder from Season 6, the Llama DJ man. You can see his more updated design has him with a now golden helmet instead of the original silver. Got a few gold chains around his neck. Got a very flashy, like disco-y fucking jacket on with blue, like a blue outline to it. Very nicely done. Got a bit of a black suit going on underneath. Also very, very nice. His pickaxe, you can see, legit just has a helmet of his on the end of it, with like little disco bits added to it. Very, very nice. See his jacket is also reactive from sounds and I believe music, just whatnot. You see how his pickaxe swings there, got a bit of disco-y style from it as well. Then turn around to the back, he doesn't have a pickaxe, I'm just deciding to use catalysts for it, because why not? But yeah, you can also see again just from the back how that sort of the disco detailing works, whatnot. So yeah, let's go take a look at a more upgraded style of DJ Yonder. And here we have a more upgraded Battle Pass version of the DJ, or not even DJ Yonder, just Yonder skin. You can see he is now practically fully gold. His head, his helmet piece is now changed to a black and gold version of the llama helmet. He's also got a crown, which is very, very snazzy looking. He's got a gold bow tie, got a turtleneck on by the looks of things. His jacket's more shortened, like isn't as long as the old one, and it's obviously plated in gold with black like strips to it, or like outline to it. His suit is now yellow with the shiny black shoes. Pickaxe doesn't change, nor does obviously the back bling because it's not his. He's also got like shoulder pads, which is very interesting. Whatnot. Then from the back, you can see how it looks. Then how the reactiveness works as well. Instead of it being sort of the blue color, it's just purely black, which actually contrasts very well. And he's got a little bit of chain there behind the back bling. Just overall, very, very nicely done design. I have to, in my opinion. Still not my favorite design for this. I do prefer the OG DJ Yonder style, which is just one of his many styles. But yeah, let's go take a look at the next skin. I'm gonna say it's Sparkle Specialist or something. I might actually have to Google that, but we'll see. Let's go take a look at the next skin either way. Looking at our next skin, we have Sparkle Supreme, which once again is a sort of remade version of one of the old skins. I never had the old skins, so I don't know exactly what it is. But I do know it's like an old Season 2 skin that has been remade into this, which very, very nicely done, I have to admit. This again is the basic style, so I'll show what her upgraded style looks like. But got the sort of default hair done in black blue. Got a bit of makeup on the face. Very cool. Her outfit at the moment is just very sort of not dull, but very simple. Like black with a silvered lining and whatnot. And looking at her back bling, you can see it's just like a little cape type thing with a bit of detailing there, which is very nicely done. So yeah. And then looking at her pickaxe obviously as well. It's a big scythe, disco scythe, which looks really, really cool. And whatnot. And that's how the pickaxe swings itself. It's got a bit of a disco vibe to it, so let's go take a look at a more upgraded style of hers. Let's go. And taking a look at her next style for the Sparkle Supreme, you can see her outfit is very much changed along with her haircut. She now has a bob cut instead of the normal. You can see her outfit is now sparkly silver with like disco trousers, kind of nearly looking a bit like the Yonder skin. Got nice pink detailing along it as well. And then her boots kind of stay the same, in all honesty. Yeah, back bling doesn't change either. It just stays the same. But overall, not a fan of the haircut, but the style itself, for the outfit looks very, very cool. So yeah, let's go take a look at the next skin, which is the Eternal Voyager. Let's go. Next up, we have the Eternal Voyager, which you can see he is a spaceman, kind of looking at a tier 100, I think it was, or tier 1 for season 3, with this astronaut sort of stuff. You can see his base style is black and green, very, very nicely done. You see his pickaxes there. How they swing, very cool. You see his helmet, which in the space style it is fully closed up and everything. Very nicely done. I actually really like the black and green in this. And take a look at his back bling. You can see it's a little animated Game Boy type thing, just with Space Invaders or something like that on it. So, yeah, that's really it for his base style. Let's go take a look at his more upgraded style, or more like leveled up style. And here we have his more leveled up style, which you can see practically the same, same outfit, just in red and gold. His pickaxes are also done just in red and gold now. You can see his helmet has completely come off though, to show this very, very awesome, like, golden skull with glowy red eyes and sort of a space flame to sort of help make it glow. Ooh. See here how the pickaxes swing. It's the same really, just a different color. And then for his backpack, again, little Space Invaders button red this time, which the Game Boy itself is done in red, black, and the gold buttons, an analog stick. So yeah, that is it for this skin, the Eternal Voyager. Let's go take a look at Ultima, I think is the last Battlepass skin, and then we have the Scientist as well, who is the secret skin. So yeah, let's go take a look at them. Here we have our final Battlepass skin, at least minus the secret skin for the Scientist. Here we have Ultima, our tier 100. You can see he is very, very nicely done. Very just awesome. His main style is gold. This is his base as well. There is a separate style, but I'll show that off in a moment. You can see all done in nice gold. He's got like a big trench coat sort of thing on. The armor plating, got some shotgun shells on his shoulder there. Got the big rhino helmet, glowy red eyes. His pickaxe is a big sledgehammer type thing. Just looks very, very awesome. You can see how it swings there. Nothing really special. It is fucking massive though, so not really good for tactical advantage if you plan to use it, or if you do use it. His backpack is just a little like dual dragon head type thing. It's alright looking. It obviously fits the skin, but it's not the best. But yeah, that's it for the base style. Let's go take a look at his origin style, I believe it's what it's called. Let's go. And here we have his origin style, which as you can see, practically the same from like the legs up, or from the waist down even. But for his torso, it doesn't have the big, massive like shoulder armor or anything anymore. It's a bit more cut down, a bit more scuffed up as well. I don't know if that's just the red style or the origin version. You see his helmet, it's more of the red knight instead of black knight. Whatnot. Very cool. Got the gluey red eyes still. Overall, the design is very. I love this. I don't particularly love it in the red. I prefer the other style in the red, but either way, you can still see like the chainmail and stuff underneath there too. Still has his little like dagger on his leg as well. And then looking at his backpack, if you can see this properly, it's just done in black with very minimal bits of red, which I feel like it should be flipped, that it's mainly red with the minimal bits of black just to match the outfit a bit better. But yeah, that is it for the Voyager, the Ultima Knight. Let's go take a look at the Scientist. Let's go. Here we have the Scientist, the next member of the 7 that we get from our Battle Passes, which we get all but one so far. Whether or not we get the 7th from next season's Battle Pass, we'll see. But here we have the Scientist nonetheless. You can see he is the chunky member of the 7. Just very chunky. He's got a arm blade there, which unfortunately isn't his pickaxe. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, he's got his face detailing, which is animated in some capacity. Got the red detailing going through his armor. Got orange there for his kneecaps. Bits of armor around his kneecaps. His feet, done very interestingly. Whatnot. He doesn't have a pickaxe, that's why he's holding the default one. But coming around the back, you can see more of that red detailing. Looks very nice. And come and look at his backpack, his backbling. Just a big, giant, like turbine type thing, along with a lot more nice red detailing going down the back, even to the legs for his cape and whatnot. So, yeah, that is it for the base style. Let's go take a look at his extra style, which doesn't look terribly great, but I'm still going to show it off anyway. So, let's go do that. And for his final style, or the final style we will be looking at in this video, we have the Scientist with a different face, because all the faces are interchangeable with the two styles. And you can see his other style is very much in white and orange, which is very interesting looking. You see bits of blue even as well on the shoulder pad there. They do keep the red undertone, but still very interesting. You can see his backpack as well, done that sort of light white color, and then his cape is just done in full orange, which I don't actually really like because I feel like they could have just done it a bit better. Even kept like the red detailing going through it or something. But you can see just down his back and down the back of the legs, it's still with that red detailing as well. And sort of his armor looks a bit more dirtied up and bashed up in whatever capacity, which also looks very interesting. So yeah, that's going to do it for all the skins in this pass. Actually, aside from Tilted Technique, but we'll get back to her with the emotes later. But yeah, now we will go look at all the gliders and contrails for which bits there are, and then we'll take a look at the emotes, and then she'll obviously see you guys in that video. So let's go take a look at the gliders. So taking a look at the first glider in this part, we have Catalyst's glider, which you see very simplistic, just more like giant gold shapes with sort of a parkour in the middle there. Very nicely done at the same time. Then you see there's like horned sort of handle pieces there attached to the bottom. Then you can see, you know, the way she holds on and whatnot. And you can see Catalyst there too. Yeah, let's go look at Rustlords, or Exlords even. And next up here we have Exlord in his base style with his glider, which you can see from above. His glider looks very interesting and very awesome. The two big like fidget spinner blades are the propellers. You've got giant spikes on the top. Kind of looks like an engine. All that good stuff. A few more spikes there on the actual propellers themselves. From the back you can see a giant turbine with like the exhaust with fire and flames coming out of them. Very, very nice. And from underneath you can see bolts and bits and pieces here and there. Chains as well. Kind of like a big chainsaw thing going on with the handles. So he can obviously hold on to it as he goes and glides in. So yeah, that's it for his. Let's take a look at the next one. And next up we have is Tilted Techniques, which as you can actually see the animation hasn't finished yet. So just as the animation finishes, you can see all of this beautiful detail sort of makes up the glider. We got a pile of different sprays, got Technique herself, with the GG one, the little penguin one, got the salty one. You know, some of these are actually from previous videos I've shown off. But all it is like a big sheet of tin really, with a few bolts holding it together there. Then from underneath, a few splats of paint, and obviously the bars and whatnot holding everything together. And then obviously Technique underneath. So, yeah. That's it for her glider. Let's take a look at Yonder's next. Next up we have Yonder's, which you can see is legit just his face once again, as a glider this time instead of a pickaxe. Very nicely done though. Got lights here, there and everywhere. Got little pink tips on the wings. Then from the back you can see loads of like dials and screens and stuff with a giant like sort of disco thrusters, whatnot. It's very, very nicely done. Then underneath you can even see little like lights on the edges of the handles as well, which just looks really nice with Yonder obviously hanging from beneath there too. Very, very cool. And that's it, what it looks like from the above. So yeah, that's DJ Yonder's, or just Yonder. Let's go look at the next one, which I think is Sparkle Supreme. Let's go. And here we have our next glider, which is Sparkle Supremes, and already looking at it, you know, just very briefly, you can see very interesting design, a bit like the glider from the season 8, I think it was, with like the two cobras. Like it's not actually one solid glider, it's got two separate halves. You can see the speakers are kind of like the thrusters. Pile of lights, pile of awesome stuff. Then extra detailing and stuff around the handles and stuff, which very, very nicely done. Let's take a look at Internal Voyager next. And here we have Internal Voyagers, which is pretty hard to actually see on the green floor, but legit it is just like a little alien ship. It actually kind of looks like, I think, Count Dooku's ship, or Grievous's, maybe even Darth Maul's. It's the way it's got like the bed out the front and whatnot. But overall, very nicely done. It does go in red and blue as well with his other styles. Though I should have probably done it in the blue just to show off, kind of. In fact, you'll actually be able to see it properly. But anyway, very, very nicely done. Very pixelated. It looks some out of Space Invaders, only 3D. Which you can see, you could probably easily recreate it in Minecraft or something. Very, very cool. Yeah, that's his glider. Let's look at the final one, being Ultima. Let's go. And here we have the very last glider of this video. We aren't probably going to look at the contrails either because they do not work properly half the time in these, so I do apologise. But you can see his glider could have been better. He could have been riding on top of it, but either way, you see, very, very nicely done head details. All the sort of metal scales and stuff, even going down as far as his tail. Very, very nicely done. Got the claws. Got his sort of like harness thing that comes down to the handles. Looking at the top, it's a very big glider. As big as it does, or as small as it actually kind of looks on screen. But you can see even his wings done very nicely. Whatnot. So, yeah. That is going to be it for the gliders. Let's take a quick look at the emotes with the other version of Technique, and then we shall end off the video. So, let's go. And to finish off this video, we are taking a look at Technique's alternate style, which you can see very, very nicely done, and the emotes for this season. So, we have Tralala, which you can see is a traversal. Very, very nicely done. Very simple, very sort of goofy and whatnot, so what to expect. We also have Bubbles. Again, very goofy, very, pistakey, what do you really expect. We also have this emote called Jaywalking, which again is traversal. Very interesting. Not a fan of it personally, but anyway. We also have this emote called Stride, which once again is traversal, pretty snazzy. And then we have one more emote called Breakdancing, or Breakneck, I think it's called, which I think really works with Technique, just, breakdancing. But, yeah. Just have her do the bubbles emote again there. But, yeah. That is going to do it for this video. If you liked this, as always, hit the like button, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you guys know when I go live and when I upload, all that good stuff. And yeah, this will probably be Monday's video. And then the Starfire review will probably have already been out by now, I'd like to think. So, probably not actually do a review on her, but we'll see. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I shall see you guys then, or next time. Goodbye.